So we're here to have a look at Zip Easy Speak. Now, this is an augmentative alternative communication dashboard tool that is free to use. It's online based, and if you are logged into a browser session or on a mobile device, you can also install it as a mobile app. Um, there's a bunch of getting started instructions, and there's a few different modes that we're going to go through in this video. Um, A couple of things that are worth noting is that we have a Gemini Gem. So this is like an AI agent that can generate the dashboards for you from an image of an existing board. So the link for that is at the bottom of this page. And there's also a resource library with some pre-made boards, and they can be accessed via this Google Drive folder. Now, when you download from the Google Drive folder, you will find that these files get stored to your local device, and I'm going to show you how to use those in a second. But you can easily make your own files, and then you can upload those into the interface as well. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the Easy Speak page. And we're going to have a look at how the core functionality works. So, as with a lot of tools, we can simply click on the tile that we want or tap the tile that we
I
want, and then that tile gets
want.
spoken aloud. We can have individual words or we can have phrases.
Stop it.
Um, and we can also have multiple pages.
Banana.
Now, in the corner here, you will see that the mode says direct. That means that when each tile is pressed, that tile is spoken. We can also turn on our sentence builder mode, and that allows us to build up a sentence. So I want banana will then get spoken
I
as
want banana.
I want banana. So there's two different modes. You can build up what you want to say, or you can press the individual buttons and say them one at a time. You can also put a phrase into a button if you want, or you can put individual words. So the next thing that we can do here is that we can choose our grid size. So we can choose how this is laid out. So we can have a responsive view, or we can force the size of our tiles. We can also choose to use voices that are accessible offline, and you can choose different accents and different languages. So you could build this in a language of your choice. So if I choose this voice and then I want Apple,
I want apple.
you can see that that's spoken in a different voice. You can also change the rate and the pitch. Now we can also enter a code here, and this code um, means that when we want to access the settings or when we want to modify our page, we are asked to enter the pin code, and this is to prevent the dashboard from being edited or the boards from being edited. The advanced settings you can leave alone. It's to do with pulling images. Um, and then we can back up our boards. We can back up everything. We can export the current page. So you could build a page on one computer or on one device, and then you could pull that into other devices. We can also restore our board. So you can have a default configuration, and then you can just restore the entire board, or you can bring in an individual page. So I have a page that I'd already created. So I'm going to go to import page. I'm going to choose this board, and I'm going to click OK. So now you can see that I've loaded all these additional categories down the side here. And I can now have a menu page as well. So I'll show you how to do that in a second. But this now adds a whole bunch of additional actions. So we can go me and then action. Like, and then description, little banana.
Me like little banana.
So this is just an example of how you can now easily add all these additional tiles or functions. So let's say in our core page, we want to add a me tile. So we would click on the padlock, we would click on the add button, and then we would click on the pen. So we could type in here me, and then our phrase would be me. And then this is also where you can set up your links to other pages and you can control your navigation. But at the bottom, what we're going to want to do is we're going to click on the magnifying glass and then click on search. And this is going to go away. And then this looks at the open symbols database and returns different images. So we're going to click on this one and click save. So now we have a tile that says me. So when I click on this tile, if we change the mode back to direct,
Me.
it now says that word that we've put in there. Now, if we go back and we add phrase, so we could call this one help. So I need some help. And then we can search for help. We can choose the symbol, make this background red, save, click on the lock,
I need some help.
and we can make it so that it reads out an entire sentence.